do it. But I'm going, for your viewing pleasure, we're going to learn how to do the yellow hanky trick. And it goes something like this. What you do is, you show a yellow hanky, and you wave it in the air. And you'll discover, ladies, that as I wave it, it's like almost being hypnotized. You can't take your eye off the yellow hanky. Keep watching, don't make me a liar, man. But then watch, Pat. What you do is you take this yellow hanky, and you stuff it in your hand like this. And then you put your hands up like this, kind of like a praying motion, hoping that it works, and you blow. And then to everybody's complete and utter astonishment, you show that you turn that yellow silk hanky into an egg! All right, Pat, come on up. They were a little slow on the uptake, but we'll work on that. You okay? Okay. Now, if you could stand right over here. Now, the honest to God's truth is that you are not supposed to reveal the secrets of magic. They don't like you to do that. Some of you may know this. Has anybody ever heard of the masked magician? Okay. He's a guy that wears a mask and appears on TV and gives away all the secrets of magic. He's not very popular with magicians. But just this once, I'm going to give away a secret. But before I do that, I have to swear you to secrecy so I don't get in trouble. So I need you to raise your hand, and I need you to repeat after me. I promise, that I will never, ever, reveal the secret of the yellow silk hanky trick. All right, you can put your hands down. That's good. Now, how many people thought this was a real egg? Raise your hand. I know some of you are lying. But that's the truth. Girls, I'm sorry, it's not a real egg. Let me show you how it works. It's just a little plastic egg with a hole in it. When I was waving this in the air, I had this hit in my hand. And then all I did was poke it in the hole. It's a really, really easy trick, Pat, which is why I chose it to teach you your first magic trick. Okay. Now, I have to ask you a question. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Okay, do you have pockets? Yes. The yellow silk hanky goes in your right pocket. And I have an egg for you. You see, you'll see that the trick itself isn't hard, but let me tell you, you can sometimes spend hours looking through the grocery store for one of these puppies. But I did that for you, and here's your egg. This goes in the left pocket. Okay? Now, what you do is, we take our right hand, and we stick it in our right pocket, and we pull out the yellow silk hanky. Now, we can hold it between our thumb and first finger like this if we want, or if we want to be suave and sophisticated, we pinch it between our first and our second finger. Really? You gotta trust me. Okay. Now we start waving it in the air like this. There we go. Ooh, very nice. We're like synchronized hanky wavers. We could go out for the Olympic team, Pat. Here we go. And now while we're doing this, Pat, what do you think your left hand should be doing? It's going in your pocket and getting the egg. But when you take your hand out, you let it drop to your side. Yes, it would be helpful to have the egg in it. And it would be helpful to have it hidden in your hand if they don't see it. Okay. Now we just back of the hand towards the audience. There you go. Because if we turn it around, it kind of gives away the secret. Now, the hand is here. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to raise our left hand up so it's about chin level or so, right around to our chin level like this. Okay? Not too close because you want to be able to see the hole. Okay? Raise it up so you can see the hole in the egg. Can you see the hole? Okay, now what you do is you take the yellow silk hanky and you start poking it into the hole in the egg. Okay, can you do that? Okay. All right. Okay. Take your time. All right, now what you do is you have a hole here, so you take 1, 2, or 3 fingers of your right hand, however many it takes, and you just place it over the hole to hide it. Okay? Now what we're going to do in just a minute, we're going to lift our hands up, we're going to blow in our hand, then we're going to separate our hands and show the egg, and you're going to get a completely spontaneous, thunderous round of applause. Everybody understand, Pat's going to get a completely spontaneous, thunderous round of applause. Here we go, Pat. Here we go now. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, blow. Reveal the egg. Hide the hole, Pat. Hide the hole. Okay. There we go. Now, we're almost done, but there's a couple other things we got to do first. You'll notice when I first did this trick, the applause was a little slow in coming. Some people may have thought that it wasn't a real egg. They might not have been real impressed. Now, if they're adults, they're generally polite. They didn't say anything. And you were very polite. Thank you, audience. But if you're doing it for a crowd of 7-year-olds, Pat, you got to learn how to handle that. Because as soon as you reveal your egg, you may have some 7-year-old yell out, "That's not a real egg!" And then as soon as one says it, you know what's going to happen. They're all going to start yelling, "It's not a real egg, it's not a real egg." So, you're doing your first birthday party, all the kids are yelling, "It's not a real egg." What are you going to do? That's always an alternative, cry. But this is what you should do. On the count of 3, I want you guys to yell as loud as you can. It's not a real egg. Can you do that? 1, 2, 3. It's not a real egg. And now Pat. Much louder so they can hear it. That's exactly what you...
Yes, it is.
Do you believe her?
No.
On the count of 3, tell her to move her fingers. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
No, other hand. There you go. Okay, do you still believe her? Okay, Pat, things are going south fast. The kids don't believe it's a real egg. You don't know what to do. You may have, what you have to do, let me tell you what you do. This is how you handle the situation. What you do is you look over here for the glass you brought with, you hold up your egg, and you say, "Boys and girls," or in this case, ladies, "I would never lie to you, truthfully. You see, I told you it was indeed a real egg." Thank you very much. And let's give our wonderful assistant